Fig 38, above, featured on a Morse coat of arms, this bat lady is none other than the Cumene Sibyl, Hierophile, or one of her predecessors. They probably acquired the name Bat Sibyl, because the totemic symbol of the bat signifies the gentle, unobtrusive, civil and shrewd character of this path of the Sibyls. Rather than the stereotypic dark maleficent nature black priestesses would later acquire, it was also the symbol of one who could call up and speak to the spirits of the dead. Such as the ancient tradition of Amanganzis, and certain Mamases in the Mami Wata tradition in West Africa during ancient times, the Sibyl would take the blood of a sacrificed bull, and mixed it with a secret beverage that they drank, to induce trance-possession. This was simply one of many ways in which possession was achieved. During these ecstatic trance states, the Sibyls would either roll about on the ground, in full possession, or march back and forth, uttering prophetic prose, in what became infamously known as the eerie voice of a bat. Graves, WGP 105. The shrine of the Cumene Sibyl was located in a volcanic rock depression, beside Lake Avernus in Cumae, Rome, and surrounded by oak and the black poplar trees sacred to Mami, and the solars/gods. It was at these brackish waters, where they would perform ceremonies to bring forth the spirits of the dead. It was one of these type Sibyls whom the biblical Saul went to in the town of Endor, disguised, and begging her to call up the spirit of the priest Samuel, after he had earlier just ordered all mediums and wizards out of the city. Sam 28-5-9. It is perhaps also from these divine women that the word necromancy, originally nigromancy, was initially introduced. It later became exclusively employed to refer to anyone practicing the mystical and magical arts of African and Afro-Elamitic people. Racist epithets, such as black magic, trickery, wizardry, sorcerer, witchcraft, and evil spirits, were pejorative labels later employed to describe any African-based religious system. Thus, it is no surprise that during medieval Rome, the Sibyls, not white witches, were the first to be accused of witchcraft, and of uttering the voices of demons. They were the first to be burned at the stake, and the black Chaldean priests literally crucified for heresy and witchcraft. They possessed the spiritual power and ancient mystical knowledge that could expose the fraudulent theology of the Church. They were, therefore, the biggest threat to the papacy, who possessed no divine lineage or authority, and thus could never perform the miracles of the Spirit, as did these black clergy. However, today these special priestesses are called Amanganzi, and the tradition of their ancient mothers of calling up the spirits of the dead and other divinities is still extant in the Vadun and Mami Wata religions in West Africa and in the diaspora.
This message was brought to you by Hidden Whispers Revelations. We basically copy and paste information from the books we included our videos to support transparency. Please support this channel by becoming a YouTube subscriber. Also like and share the video. Let's build our community together.